Hi, everyone on replay. If you're catching this, this is day 3 of Radiant Creator. Today's energies are so interesting. My goodness. Okay, I'm just getting us live into our Facebook group now. It's already day 3. Exciting things are afoot. God is so interesting how he works. Okay, make sure I get it in the right group. Radiant Creator day 3. In Radiant Creator. So some of you may also watch live on the Facebook group, which is cool. Okay. We are live. No, I don't want to watch myself live at the same time. Okay. See if there's anything anybody needs. Yay. Wow. Incredible. One of my clients is doing huge breakthrough work today. So excited for you, love. Taking action steps for your soul business growth. I'm so proud of you. That's some of the work that I really love, supporting other sensitive, energetically sensitive women, spiritual healers, and in your career paths as well. It don't necessarily have to be a healer, but just energetically sensitive, right? And you're wanting to bring your soul more into your work and helping them do that, helping them come more into oneness with God inside, and then taking action steps and growing your businesses and taking those action steps in your careers that you really want to from your heart and from your soul. I just love that work. So congratulations to you out there that you're doing amazing action steps today. It's really powerful. Like this is all going to change your life. So excited for you. Today is a really interesting one with Radiant Creator Day 3. Because like right up till this moment, my aspects of me that are healing, it's kind of in my gut. It's like a part of my injured inner child self inside. And she's amazing, right? Little Katie, absolutely love her. She's the spice of life. She's a comet. She's incredible. Like I hope I have a daughter just like her one day, and I can really love her well and love her right in all the ways that I needed. But I also have like an injured aspect to little Katie inside who is just like denied so much of my own existence, and not quite given all the support that I needed all the time, for my own passions and joys and desires and things I wanted, um, and all of that. But I could feel that part of me that like really didn't want to come on this call today. Like sometimes I have a part of me that will want to do the opposite of things that I want to do. And I wanted to introduce this subject actually to you in today's call as well, that when you're on your journey of in process of creating the life of your dreams, it's normal to run into aspects of yourself that get really nervous to do so, and aspects of yourself that will actually fight against you when you're trying to be in ease and be in flow and believe in prosperity and believe in your abundance. You'll have parts of you that just were shut down a lot, or whose dreams and desires and passion and fire were not taken seriously. So I just want to shine some light on this for you, that maybe this is helpful for you to hear as well, that you can now allow these parts of you to open to the sun inside, because you yourself, even in these parts of you that were perhaps a genuine victim of abuse, a genuine victim of having your voice shut down, your body violated, your boundaries violated, maybe never even given the chance for your boundaries to develop in the first place, because your boundaries are just a natural part of your energy field. this part of you is actually the sun itself. Like, this part of you is the radiant creator. And I'm receiving this deeper now in my little Katie in my gut as well. This part of you is the radiant creator. And I just love how how God's delivering this through me for you all, because this part of me that's like tends to be very angry and like doesn't trust anyone and anything. And sometimes I have a difficult time even figuring out like how to communicate with this part of me, because she's so angry and she's been so abused and she's so shut down. Um, as my clients know, and I think I mentioned this a couple of days ago, I actually survived some really horrendous sexual violation trauma when I was very, very young, that I pretty much blocked completely out of my memory, thankfully. Like I don't want the visceral memories of it, but I have come really far in healing myself. And, here I am doing my soul work, and I think I'm doing really well for myself. So I'm proud of myself. I appreciate all of your love and support that you give me and you all have over the years. But yeah, so because of some of the abuse I've survived, I do have parts of me that are very angry, and and that's okay. And I accept this and I love these parts of me. But what God is saying to me and to all of you is that perhaps you have these parts of you that were victim of abuse of different kinds, whether it was physical, sexual, that verbal, emotional, religious, um, across this life, or that lives on in your cells from ancestors' abuse that they perhaps never talked about or never healed, and also past lifetime abuse. Um, these parts of you are the radiant creator. Hold on, I need some coffee. These parts of you are the radiant creator. So let's go into some energy healing, because what I find amazing and makes me like giggle with God inside is that when I was gearing up to come and lead this Radiant Creator Day 3 for you, um, like I said, I felt like I really didn't want to. I felt kind of bitter inside and like, I don't even know what's going to come through this today. And the old me might have rescheduled it just because I couldn't feel the flow, right? And I just had a couple amazing chats with clients earlier today. And I know enough now through enough experience of leading my business to just trust that God's always present. I am the presence of God individualized. Just trust the flow. The words that people need will just show up. The flow always comes through. So, here I am delivering the flow, and it's pretty brilliant, right? Also, in my preparation for the call, like, what the heck is this call even going to be today? I just decided to look back on the outline that I channeled through a few days ago for Radiant Creator. And it says that day 3 is like the inundation of God's love. Just receive, 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 receive God's mercy, receive God's love, receive God's light, receive, 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 just this inundation of it. And I'm like, wow, I literally feel the opposite of that like 10 minutes ago. And so now it all makes sense, because what God wants is for us to acknowledge, see, hear, listen to, validate the parts of you who were treated the worst, who were abused, traumatized, hurt, voices silenced, um, and not just your own, but ancestral memories that live on in your cells and in your bones. This whole week we're doing this rehydration of spirit, the spirit of wealth, the spirit of abundance, the spirit of prosperity, which is the Holy Spirit, through your bones. So this is through your lineage, through your ancestry. So that's happening this whole week, this Christed river flow of abundance through your bones. And today, now, this is a very pivotal day, because this marks the day where the parts of you that have been really turned off from life, or that were so betrayed by life that they turned their back on God, or they turned their back on spirit, they turned their back on abundance, they turned their back on believing in themselves. These are the parts of you that will sabotage your success. And I've done this plenty of times over the years, and I'm always trying to overcome it by running events like this every month and by just continuing to believe in myself and continuing to show up even when I don't feel like it. And even when it seems like things aren't working, just continuing to show up. Like there's no one on live with me right now, but it's completely fine. I know some of you actually might be watching on Facebook, and I'm not sure, maybe you're watching on Facebook. And I know that many will catch the recording as well. Oh, good, Vicky. Vicky is watching. I'm so glad you're here. I was thinking about you earlier. Yeah, I was thinking of Vicky. So I'm happy to see her on live. So these particular parts of you are the radiant creator. I want you to feel this through your cells and through your bones. And let's go into some energy healing now, actually. So if you haven't yet, you can close your eyes and let yourself, the consciousness that you are the presence of God individualized. You are the radiant creator. These parts of you that have turned their back on God, that have turned their back on believing in themselves, that have turned their back on letting yourself want what you want, that have closed down your heart to letting yourself have what you want. Like this part of you has actually forgotten that you're an adult now, and it's your choice to want what you want, to go after what you want, to ask for what you want, to receive what you want. This is all your choice. And this is safe. And I just keep hearing it over and over. These parts of you that we're speaking into today are the radiant creator. Your heart is endless worth. Your heart is endless self-esteem. Your heart is endless brilliance. It's a river of gold light. That's your innate energy. And I feel like it doesn't matter anymore. Like, we don't mean this to invalidate what hurt you or to invalidate why or how you're hurting in here. We're certainly never going to invalidate somebody's traumas that they've survived or been through, even if you don't remember what it was. Like this, again, this might be ancestral stuff, or this might be past life stuff. You might not even really know why this part of you is shut down or in hiding mode, right? Or in self-protective mode or in survival mode. And what Spirit's saying is that it actually doesn't matter anymore, whatever that past was, because what we really care about is you. And you are safe here in Radiant Creator with me and with all the amazing angel women here. You are safe here, and you're 1,000% safe with God. The fact that you are the light of God individualized means that you are safe and you have built-in protection of spirit. You have the shield of God. So you are innately safe and protected because you are light. Good. And I'm seeing and hearing some voice healing now happening through the whole group. I see and hear your voice kind of singing out like a yell or a song coming out of your throat. So I'm just witnessing the group healing right now. You are receiving yourself right now. This is why past hurts don't matter anymore, because what this is about now and what your life needs to be about now, and you going forward in the future now, is what matters. Being yourself and continuously and endlessly receiving yourself, which is internal. So a lot of times people have the idea of receiving in the physical realm, like somebody giving you money or giving you a gift, like that's receiving. And that's true. But true receiving means receiving your own spirit, receiving the light of God, receiving your true identity on the inside. That's what it means to receive. So this is what I always want to shout from the rooftops to planet Earth and humanity, because I talk to a lot of women who say that they want to be receiving more in the physical realm. They want to be receiving more money. They want to be receiving more soul aligned, amazing friendships in their life. They want to be receiving more from their husbands. They want better jobs, or they want this, they want this. And that's good, right? It's good to want what you want, and you deserve all of that, and you get to have all of that. But that outer realm of receiving better connection in your life and more money in your life and this more intimacy with your husband and all this stuff, that stuff's never going to happen until you turn the lights on inside of your own body, and you let the lights turn on inside of your own soul, inside of your own spirit, and you receive your true identity inside as the presence of God, individualized as a human woman. Because when there's something that you're yearning for physically, you're worthy of that and you can have it. But what you're actually always yearning for is more God inside. Is this landing? Let me know in the comments, or if you're watching the replay, um, share in the comments if this is landing. Is this clicking? Are you getting this? Anytime there's a yearning for something in the outer realm, whether you're wanting to have a baby, you're wanting a partner, a spouse, more money, you have to unshame the yearning itself. Let yourself feel the yearning and know that it's actually an out picturing of your mind from a yearning that's actually for more sacred union with your own source inside yourself. So if you can surrender to that and allow yourself to receive deeper sacred union with God inside, then a natural outcome of that is going to be either the thing that you're wanting, the spouse, the baby, the more money, the friendships. What usually happens is that God's going to over deliver. You will receive actually something greater and in perfect timing and in even more joy and peace and abundance than you could even fathom. Generally, God has like a multitude of blessings stacked up for you beyond what you could even imagine on your own. So even when you think things aren't going to plan, or you think you don't have what you want, or, why are things taking so long? It's because God is shaping you inside, and God's actually taking you into a deeper alignment and a deeper sacred union with your own source inside, with the presence of God inside. And then when the manifestation comes, it's like you always knew. It feels like perfect divine aligned timing. You're actually glad that that other one didn't work out, and that aligned version, the multitude of blessings came in, right? Like we just really want to give ourselves fully to God and be open to that just inundation of blessings that God has for you. Okay, just seeing where else we need to go with this. So we're really, really excited for you starting now today and going forward in your life for the aspects of you who previously felt betrayed by God or let down, or maybe were so traumatized or abused that they stopped wanting or they stopped believing that you could have what you want. That these parts of you are the radiant creator. And I feel like these are actually the gems we really wanted to find and harvest and deliver to the light the most through this whole week event. So this has been a really profound session. And I'd love to hear in the comments, or if you want to create a post or go live in the Radiant Creator Facebook group, go for it. Don't hold back. Don't be shy. The more that you share and the more you engage with the group, obviously it's good for you. It's just going to propel your healing journey and your manifestations and your deeper union with God. But it also inspires more women in the group to share as well. So take the lead on that. And I think we said this before, but what I'd really love to hear homework wise in the group, either the comment section or make a post, is how does this feel in parts of you that had been abused or betrayed, to see and realize that these parts of you are actually the radiant creator, that you're full of wisdom, that you're full of brilliance. I'd love to hear about that. And I can feel coming down the pipes next, I really want to give you practical, like everyday coaching tips and advice that relate with all of this. And for those of you building out businesses, I really want to give you some different examples of business structures that will work for your infinitely creative feminine soul. If that's something you want to go deeper into, I'm sure that'll be coming in days 4 and bonus day 5. But if you haven't yet, make sure to book in your one-to-one soul connection calls with me, because these are the kinds of life-changing coaching conversations and deep healing conversations that we have. And it's also required if you'd like to qualify for our giveaway of a full year inside my Brighter Beginnings membership with me, which meets every single week and has its own epic swan family community. We were never ugly ducklings. We were swans all along. So soulmate friendships, soulmate connections and sisterhood happening there. A full year with me inside Brighter Beginnings, which is normally $1,000 or $99 a month. I'm going to be giving away one full year spot to that on March 15th. So if you haven't booked in a soul connection call with me yet, please just book one in. They're really life-changing calls. It's really powerful healing and coaching that happens there. And yeah, if you are a spiritual woman in business or on your career path, and you'd really like to unleash your creativity and unleash greater financial flow in your life, I'd love to have one of these chats with you. So thank you so much for receiving Radiant Creator Day 3. I can't wait to hear your takeaways in the group.